has a scent. I know it, and it knows me.
What happened here happened before!
The movie I'm looking at today is Jeepers Creepers 2, which is a lot harder to say than you'd think. In any case, it's not a very good movie. The first two, Jeepers Creepers 1 and Jeepers Creepers 2, I'm really surprised I could actually say that, are actually pretty decent movies. Actually, no, the first two Jeepers Creepers movies are actually pretty good. But something was lost with the third one. Part of the problem is that the truck that the Creeper drives in the prior movies is featured here really heavily, and it makes no sense. It's something new added to the lore, and it's just bizarre. It's almost as if the director, Victor Salva, was auditioning for the Fast and Furious movies or something. This truck does all sorts of weird things that a truck cannot do. Now keep in mind, in the prior two Jeepers Creepers movies, the Creeper's truck was just a truck. It had no special capabilities or powers or anything like that. In the third movie, the truck has all kinds of abilities. It's just, again, it's bizarre, and nothing in the prior movies sets this up. So when you see it, you're like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? So the truck is really dumb. It just doesn't, it shouldn't be in this movie. Another thing that's problematic about it is that the budget has clearly been cut. How do I know this? Because this edition, unlike the prior two, is extremely CGI heavy. And that wouldn't be so bad if it were good CGI. There's a lot of crap CGI in this movie. From everything from auto windows being hit by bullets, CGI, to sparks from bullets hitting things, CGI. And it's, again, it's bad CGI, so it cheapens the whole movie. Though, worst of all, because I can deal with an earnest, well-intentioned movie with bad CGI. I can deal with an earnest, well-intentioned movie that's just a little bit bizarre. What I can't deal with is a movie that says something and doesn't deliver. This movie does that a lot. And the worst example of it is there's a premise put forward that the Creeper has a secret. And the secret will enable the person who learns it to potentially destroy it. Now that's a cool, there's nothing wrong with that idea. It's a valid idea. They mention this 2 or 3 times in this movie and never tell you what it is. It's like there's a scene where someone who's killed by the Creeper earlier had hit one of his hands, which they buried. That hand is dug up by Meg Foster, who I'm assuming is wearing age makeup because she looks really old. I remember from He-Man and my god with the striking eyes, which I'm assuming were contacts. Either that or that was really muted in this movie because, again, she just looked really old. In any case, this secret, when you come in contact with the hand, it gives you, it relays to you everything that the Creeper has done. So you get a very relatively quick glimpse into its life and what it was doing and so on. And 2 people did this, and no one is telling you what the result of it is. It doesn't make any... Supposedly with this knowledge you would, as I said earlier, be able to beat the Creeper. But nothing seems to quite work. These are people who supposedly understand now how to do this, and yet they still get killed. It's just the weirdest, dumbest thing. This movie is well shot. It looks good. but it just doesn't know what the hell it is. And it was written and directed by Victor Salva, who also wrote the prior 2 movies. And it reminds me in some sense of the Phantasm series, which after, I want to say the first 2 or 3 movies, that it just got bonkers. And it seemed almost as if Don Coscarelli was making movies just because he could, because nothing was making sense anymore. So that's where we're at with Jeepers Creepers. I think it's visually an attractive movie for the most part, but my God, it's ludicrous and it's stupid, which is a pity because the first 2 movies were really good. If you're like me, who's typically jonesing for a horror movie, it's not the worst thing you're gonna watch. It's not terrible. It's just, in a way, it's worse than terrible because it's dumb and nothing makes sense. And all that time they spent for some reason on the truck could have been better spent, I don't know, character development? Maybe tell us what this damn secret is? I'd watch it. Well, I've already watched it twice for this review, but if you're interested, check it out. It's not terrible. It's not good either, but it's hardly terrible. This is Brian with review from ScreenFiles.com. Peace.